So now we're going to take a look at a spiced cranberry recipe. Cranberries are also a funny little thing because everybody does them differently. A lot of folks prefer your good old-fashioned jelly canned cranberries, and hey, they'll do the job. They're pretty good. But I'm a big fan of some fresh, whole cranberries.
Well, again, we started with a fresh product. Fresh cranberries are very easy to find this time of year, so go to the local store and you'll be able to find them, no problem. Also, the other ingredients that are give it a little bit of a sweetness, because cranberries are a bit of a tart fruit. We've got apples, we've got raisins, and of course we've got the orange juice and some real sugar. We accent the orange juice again with the Grand Marnier. It's an orange liqueur, just gives it a little bit more depth of flavor. The typical seasonings or spices for cranberry relish are going to be nutmeg and cinnamon. At the store you can find whole nutmeg and whole cinnamon. This will make a big difference in the taste of the cranberry relish. Now if you can't find this, don't worry. Regular nutmeg and cinnamon will work, but today you should be able to find nutmeg and cinnamon pretty readily. If you just go back and forth, it will release some of the oils of the nutmeg, and then take a smell of that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That smells like the holidays to me.
It smells like the holidays, and it's going to make all the difference in your cranberry relish.
So the last thing we're kind of going to show you here is a pumpkin praline pie. This is a little bit different. Made from scratch. You've got a very simple flour-based crust there, and then a pumpkin pie filling. You can use really any recipe that you like. It just needs to be a pretty standard, simple pumpkin pie filling. What's different about this, though, is the praline topping. So what's happened with this pie, we've baked up our crust, we've put in the pumpkin filling, we've put it in the oven to bake. Whenever you start to see that first crack on top of the pumpkin, which it tells you that you're about done with your pie. At that point, you can take this topping, put it on the top, and let it bake for an additional 10 to 15 minutes or so. What this is, it's going to be pecans and brown sugar, salt, and corn syrup is the final ingredient there. That's all mixed together, the pecans, the brown sugar, the salt, and the corn syrup, and just laid over the top, then put back in the oven and baked again for an additional 10 minutes or so. The end result, it kind of is that happy medium between your traditional pumpkin pie and everybody's favorite pecan. So you've got a little bit of both, a crowd pleaser in both ways there. And it adds to the texture. It's just something different to do with your pumpkin pie. It makes for a really, really delicious little home-style dessert. It's really very easy. If you can make, or even just have, you could even use your frozen pumpkin pie if you wanted to, and just put this topping over it, and you're going to end up with something that's tasty.